The final full day of the 2021 FIM International 6 days of Enduro, the last push for chasing teams to make up major margins, with just a single test on day 6 tomorrow, offering only a narrow window. A second day in the Stafora Valley for the remaining riders, the Enduro test at Monleale back on the agenda, but the day's opening cross test in Stellara abandoned, another 5-test day in the region of Lombardia.
That should be good for all day easy.
Fifth at the end of day 4, France are now out of the running for the podium places. Pushing hard to chase down Sweden fourth, their team first lost Theo Espinas in the second test following a heavy spill. Then Hugo Blanjou, who suffered a leg injury following a fall in the 5th special. Josep Garcia again suffered a minor get-off at the Cardalalio cross test, but other than that was faultless today. Fastest in 4 of the 5 specials, and now he surely need only finish the cross test to take the scratch win. Spain, meanwhile, are now over 3 minutes clear of the USA behind as they settle second place. But Italy are set to celebrate tomorrow, a more cautious approach today from their middle-order men and their smallest winning margin of the week, but they were again on top. Andrea Verona continues to push hard but looks set to content himself with second place individually. I am happy with my day. I've had good speed and I haven't made any major mistakes. As for the team, another ideal day. I think we've gained a bit more on Spain. So tomorrow we move on to the cross and we're on our way.
Quindi niente, domani giornata di cross e cerchiamo di andare per questo.
France's retirement promotes Portugal to 5th overall, although they were beaten today by the Czech Republic by just 12 seconds. The USA consolidate against Sweden for 3rd, while the top 2 teams are now somewhat isolated. Barring 2 retirements, Italy will claim the 2021 World Trophy tomorrow. Disaster for the USA in the Junior Trophy as they were reduced to 2 men and ruled out of contention. The Americans, who slipped from 2nd to 4th after a crash on day 3 for Austin Walton, lost his services altogether after an overnight X-ray showed a fractured shoulder blade, and as a result, they drop out of the running. France rode the closing specials of the day with an air of caution after seeing 2 retirements from their senior team, but the juniors had no such misfortune and actually gained over 20 seconds on main rival Sweden to secure second place. Almost 2.5 minutes now, a seemingly unassailable margin. But just as in the World Trophy, Italy's juniors have made it 5 days out of 5 on top. For the 4th day this week, Matteo Pavoni was their fastest man, before he and Lorenzo Maccarito turned their attentions back to their World Championship duel. They'll claim FIM gold medals tomorrow. The Czech Republic juniors enjoyed their best day of the week, a fine 4th place, capitalising on misfortune for the USA, but also doing well to beat Chile. Both teams move up a place as the Americans drop to 11th, Chile almost 40 minutes down on Sweden, and the podium places are settled. In the Women's Trophy too, the podium trio is all but decided. Spain finished 2nd fastest on day 5 ahead of Great Britain, but could only make up 44 seconds. And still over a minute behind, that's too much work to do in just a single test tomorrow. The USA need only provide 2 finishers in the final cross test to secure their 2nd consecutive Women's World Trophy. Brandy Richards has seen to that with an astonishing clean sweep, while Rachel Guttish has also played her part in building a near 14-minute lead.
Well, as a team, we're still leading, which is good. It's not over until it's over, of course, but I think we're in a very good position going into the final moto, and as for me, this is the best I've ever done in the 6 days with 4th place, so obviously I'm happy about that.
France beat Portugal for the first time this week on day 5, but the gap between them overall remains at over a minute, so the top 5 places are all but settled. In none of the 3 classes, in fact, are there any margins small enough to be affected by the final test, surely. So for the podium contenders, it's all about bringing it home safely and then celebrating on day 6 tomorrow.